Hello, YouTube, and welcome back to GTS Reloaded. This is the fallout from JCW Deathmatch at Zug Island, and we are back in the GTS warehouse for the 1st of July 2026. This is the first episode of GTS Reloaded for the month of July. So let's get into our match card. And we are starting things off with a promo between Grim and returning GTS superstar Kurt Bale. See what these two have to say. I'm pretty sure this is definitely going to be explosive because of the rivalry these two have had in the past. Grim was the one who fired Kurt Bale from GTS Wrestling. And then we move on as Tommy Salami intends on doing a self-promo after that. Then we move on to the action as Vlad takes on Big Jeff Noise. This will be another big match here. Jeff Noise finished with Vince Series, and now he's moving on. It seems like he's moving on to take on Vlad. So will he burn down Vlad City, or will Vlad be victorious? And then we got Pita Kid taking on Mark the Muscle Shark Garofalo. And then we got Era Spiral taking on Rocks. One of these two can move on to face the brand new GTS Women's Legendary Champion Mage after she defeated Claire Croft at JCW Deathmatch on Zug Island. And then we got GTS Intercontinental Champion taking on the Hollywood Hooligan. And in our main event, DB the Creator has issued an open challenge. So who will answer that? Just tune in and see as we get this episode underway. GTS Reloaded. Starting things off with our opening promo. Grim is making his way down to the ring first.
The foe is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring, representing Generation X from New Jersey, weighing in at 344 pounds.
Grim is making his way down to the ring for one-on-one action. No hop here tonight. Grim going at it all by himself. Still is somewhere in the back. You can't have one member of DF without the other. Here's the thing, Kurt Bale definitely has to be weary when he's taking on one member of DF. The other member of DF is probably still somewhere. They're lurking. But right now, making his return to GTS Wrestling, this is the Perfect Irishman, Kurt effin' Bale. Looks like he would have the Seth Rollins entrance, but like, hey, he definitely kind of has a more 214 way of saying his name. He doesn't call himself Kurt frickin' Bale, he calls himself Kurt effin' Bale. Right now he's making his return to GTS Wrestling here on GTS Reloaded. Been years since he stepped foot in a GTS ring. And these fans in the warehouse are here to actually, he's soaking in the admiration and the jeers from the fans here in the GTS warehouse. I don't know if it's much admiration as it is jeers. And I'm pretty sure Kurt Bale doesn't care whether they cheer him or they boo him, as long as they respect him. And referee Buster Jackson ringing the bell. And more or less Grim is making sure Kurt Bale's bell is rung at the start of this matchup. Grim picking up Kurt Bale and hitting him with the Boss Man Slam. Sidewalk Slam, whatever. Actually, that's not the Boss Man Slam, that's the Sidewalk Slam. I think I called one of the moves, but Grim with the 1 count on Kurt Bale. Oh! Kurt Bale back up. Oh my God! And Kurt Bale takes a big boot and he is busted wide open. And now Kurt Bale answers back with a DDT. Kurt Bale tasting his own blood here in this matchup, and I'm pretty sure Grim loved busting Kurt Bale wide open after the whole sheer fact that Kurt Bale was the one who accused Grim of wrestling intoxicated when he broke Eris Spiral's collarbone during a championship matchup. Now Grim with the sneaky roll-up, but Kurt Bale gets out. And here's the thing, that whole incident with Grim injuring Eris Spiral during a matchup, during that championship matchup, and Kurt Bale accusing Grim of wrestling intoxicated, pretty much led to that vicious rivalry between these two. It's literally turned into a shoot turned into a work between both Grim and Kurt Bale. We literally brought Kurt Bale back so we can finish this work-shoot rivalry between these two. Both these men have so much animosity that they are willing to shorten each other's careers. Kurt Bale wanting to possibly try to end Grim's career, be the one to end Grim's career. Oh my God. Kurt Bale is bleeding profusely from that open wound. Ooh, but Kurt Bale fighting back. Kurt Bale has so much animosity for Grim that he wants to finish Grim's career right here, right now. Oh my God, Kurt Bale tossed back into the ring under the bottom rope, and Grim with so much animosity that he wants to shorten Kurt Bale's career. Oh my God, oh! What's Grim looking to, oh, he's looking to go for Grim Airlines. Up to the top rope, body splash! Oh my God, Grim Airlines connecting, now going for the subscriber splash into the cover. 1, 2, and 3. Grim picking up the victory over a battered and bloodied Kurt Bale. But Kurt Bale still with enough fight in this matchup of his own. Then again, like Grim is just too powerful for Kurt Bale to overcome here in one-on-one action. And that's what finished it off, was the subscriber splash from Grim. Grim with the post-match interview with Kathy Kelly. Oh, Grim thinks he's proved himself to be #1 contender. Oh. He said, you good? Oh, it's Manabo! Oh. I think Manabo wants to be the next one to step up. These two OGs definitely looking to stare each other down here. Like, he just put down Kurt Bale. Now I think like he's got something to do. Now like Manabo wants to step up to Grim. But right now, Tommy Salami making his way down to the ring to cut a promo himself. Tommy Salami, former GTS World Heavyweight Champion, and able to hold on to that title this past Sunday. And he says he's going to pull off a win with a challenge. And what is that challenge? Can we ask? Oh, he says he's going to win in under 5 minutes. I'm pretty sure with the size of a Tommy Salami, he could probably pull off a win in 5 minutes, 3 minutes or less. But who knows? We've seen some weird things happen thus far here in GTS Wrestling. But who knows? Maybe Tommy Salami can pull off a victory that quickly. But right now we are moving on to our next contest of the evening. Vlad making his way down to the ring for his match with the American Kaiju, Big Jeff Noise. Vlad looking to step up and take down the American Kaiju after the American Kaiju is coming off a victory against Vince Series at the JCW death match on Zug Island. Let's see if Big Jeff Noise can survive a trip to Vlad City, bitch. But Vlad making his way down to the ring. Hey, I'm just commentary. I'm supposed to keep everything as non-biased as possible. Vlad is in the ring. He is looking to take on Big Jeff Noise in one-on-one action. Big Jeff Noise making his way down to the ring.
And his opponent from New Jersey, weighing in at 321 pounds.
We have another GTS presented PLE coming up a week from Saturday, which will be JCW Punch Bowl, coming to you live on this very for that. Here we go. Referee Buster Jackson calls for the bell. And Big Jeff Noyes levels Vlad with a clothesline. And now he's going for the cover. 1, 2. Oh, Big Jeff Noyes almost picked up the quick pin. And Big Jeff Noyes is looking to level Vlad City at the start of this matchup. Now he's going right for the arm, stomping the hand of Vlad Drago. And here's the thing, they haven't called him by that name. They just call him Vlad on GTS Wrestling, but his name is Vlad Drago. Now, no! Vlad turning things around with a kick to the midsection, but a stiff elbow brings Big Jeff Noyes back into this matchup. Big Jeff Noyes with the double axe handle to the spine, and now Vlad retreating to the ropes. There we go, tie up as Vlad gets tossed back into the ring. No! Oh, Vlad fighting back! Here we go, Jeff Noyes grabbing him and slams him head first into the top turnbuckle. Ooh, ooh, choking him out. Ooh. But Vlad turning things back around. Tie up. Big Jeff Noyes looking for it. Has him hooked. Slams Vlad down on the canvas. Picking Vlad up. Looking for it. Running power slam. Here's the thing. So far, since he came into GTS Reloaded, Big Jeff Noyes has been going after some of the giant OGs here in GTS Wrestling. He made his way through Vince Series at the past pay-per-view. Now he's looking to take down Vlad right now. Looking to take down one of the big giants in the GTS OGs. Oh my God, big spine buster by Jeff Noyes. Ooh, stomp to the bread basket. He's taking down the big GTS OGs. Now Vlad looking to go for the ride, has him up, choke slam! And now Jeff Noyes is into the cover, 1, 2, and a near fall. Vlad is staying alive. It's gonna take a lot more to put down Vlad, as he is one of the giants of the GTS OG roster. Oh, he ducked that big boot. Now Vlad from behind with a big release German. I think that took all of Vlad's strength as Jeff Noyes is back up. Punch to the bread basket, has him up. Snake eyes on the top turnbuckle. I think that might have been Vlad's last gasp to get back into this matchup, as Vlad is sent off the ropes into another big boot. As Big Jeff Noyes picks him back up, and another boot. Oh, Vlad ducks it. Tie up, and Vlad sends Jeff off the ropes with an Irish whip, but Jeff Noyes gets back into it. I thought he was going to go for a camel clutch, but he's just definitely punching him repeatedly in the face. Look, that was very disrespectful. Like Jeff Noyes looked like he just gave a snot rocket all over the freaking canvas of this ring. Oh, and another suplex! Welcome to Vlad City, bitch! And here we go, and the third German! Vlad is now back in this matchup! And a tie-up by Vlad shoves Jeff Noyes into the corner! Ooh, but Jeff Noyes with the elbow! Now he has him up! What's Jeff Noyes looking to do? And drops him across the top rope! Every ounce of offense Vlad has been thwarted by Jeff Noyes as Jeff Noyes picks up the victory. As Jeff Noyes puts down another OG giant here in GTS Wrestling. Big Jeff Noyes definitely looking like a contender for the GTS World Heavyweight Championship, but we gotta move on to our next matchup. Here we go. Here we go. Here comes the Nepo baby himself, the nephew. Actually, the pain in the ass Nepo baby of the nephew of the founder and CEO of GTS Wrestling. This is Pita Kid. Here's the thing, Pita Kid definitely showing that he's able to show up to GTS on a weekly basis. It's not like it would possibly be a no-show since we started GTS Reloaded.
At 216 pounds, Pita Kid.
Pita Kid making his way down to the ring with the aura of a Roman Reigns from Temu, and he's not Roman Reigns. This guy thinks he's Roman Reigns, but more or less he's not. But yeah, Pita Kid making his way down the aisleway into the ring. Here's the thing. Hey, the only thing that makes him remotely close to Roman Reigns is the fact that, hey, this guy's only here part-time. Supposed to say this is the summer of Pita, like he's hardly ever here in GTS Wrestling. And here's the thing, he pretty much only shows up to GTS Reloaded because like GTS Reloaded is in a climate-controlled venue. Like this ring is not in the outdoors, in the elements, in the heat, in the rain. Like the main GTS brand is every single day of the week. This is a 1-week program in a state-of-the-art climate-controlled warehouse. Of course, he's gonna show up to GTS Reloaded. This ain't out in the elements. He's not busting his ass in the elements like everybody else in GTS Wrestling. And especially like this guy, the American Muscle Shark, Mark Garofalo. Yeah, it's the Muscle Shark, baby. The Muscle Shark. Hey, that's all I could sing from that theme song, but hey, whatever. Don't want to catch a copyright. But Mark, the American Muscle Shark Garofalo, making his way down to the ring. And here's the thing, Mark the Shark definitely wants what Pita Kid has failed to attain over the past couple of months, and that's the GTS United States Championship. Will Mark the Shark capture an upset, or will Pita Kid pick up a victory here tonight? Mark the Shark from behind as he just ragdolls Pita. Picks him up, slams him down on the mat. And we're going and a knee to the face. Ooh. And don't forget, DB the Creator is issuing an open challenge in our main event as Pita Kid hits a springboard moonsault on Mark the Shark. Pita off the ropes. Oh my God, no legs. No one home for that leg drop. Ooh, the forearm by Pita Kid. But here's the thing, Pita Kid does put in the work when he is here. Like no one's saying that this kid doesn't have talent when he's in the ring. Everybody's saying that he's not one for wanting to put in the effort to show up to tapings. Like he does have the talent to go far in this business, but he doesn't put in that drive to show up when it's necessary to show that he has talent. That's what people's main gripes with Pita Kid are. He doesn't want to show that he could put in the work to prove that he has the talent to be a great professional wrestler and a next level talent here in GTS wrestling. He's literally, like a lot of people are saying, oh my God, Pita with a Superman punch on Mark the Shark. But the count is going up as Pita Kid sending Mark the Shark back into the ring. Here we go. Now sending Mark the Shark off the rope. Ooh! Here we go. And also explaining our ring aprons. Like somebody went to have a wash and they threw them in with a bunch of colored stuff. And that's why we got all these different multi-colors on the damn ring aprons. We are going to possibly reorder reorder these ring aprons to where they don't have all. Oh my God! Now here comes the E-Money Millie from behind. He's asking for the steel cage to be lowered. Pita Kid jumped from behind after he took a loss from Mark the Shark, but Pita Kid fighting back after the cage is now in place. E-Money Millie with nowhere to go. Oh! Bing bong, fuck your life. And now Pita Kid with his face driven into the steel. E-Money Millie knew that Pita Kid was going to try to turn things around, and he hit him with that low blow right before driving his face into the solid steel of the steel cage, into the solid steel of the penetration chamber. And I'm pretty sure one of these two might get penetrated going into JCW Punch Bowl, but here comes the women's food in the fridge briefcase holder, Eris Spiral. Here's the thing, like she has a shot at the GTS Women's Legendary World Championship any time that she sees fit. Holding that briefcase up. What you see is what you get. Now here comes Eris's opponent here tonight. This is our penultimate match of the evening.
comes from Cleveland,
making her way down to the ring. This is a XWF superstar making her appearance here in GTS Reloaded. Rox also looking at making a run for that GTS Legendary Women's Championship. Spiral definitely ready for one-on-one action here tonight, and the bell is, oh my God! Rox with that leaping clothesline takes down Eris Spiral. Now Eris being pushed into the corner. Eris is a OG here at GTS Wrestling, and Eris definitely has a guaranteed shot at that GTS Women's Legendary Championship. Now Rox off the springboard with the crossbody taking down Eris Spiral. Here's the thing, like GTS Wrestling definitely looks like it definitely does have one of the top women's divisions here in YouTube wrestling. No, and Grim definitely does not like to divide up the divisions. GTS Wrestling does have some phenomenal women's talent that, that even some of the women from the Extreme Wrestling Federation are willing to jump over and compete with some of the GTS women. Oh my God. And now Rox putting the boots to a GTS veteran. And like I said, like, this was the woman that sustained a broken collarbone at the hands of Grim. And like, that accident was what ultimately caused the beef between him and Kurt Bale. Kurt Bale was the one who accused Grim of wrestling her, while he accused Grim of being heavily intoxicated while wrestling that match, and saying her injury was complete malice by his hands. And here's the thing, pretty much escalating that beef between him and Grim. And like, oh my God, Rox trying to suplex Eris. And here's the thing, like the whole thing of what caused Grim to fire Kurt Bale is like Kurt Bale making that scathing work shoot promo after Grim initially won the GTS Ultimate Championship because Eris was unable to continue that matchup. And here's the thing, in that shoot promo, Kurt Bale literally tossed the GTS United States Championship across the GTS arena. Grim initially fight, and then like definitely making a exposed video after that on his YouTube channel where Grim ultimately fired Kurt Bale. But let's move on to this matchup. Rox is definitely handing out a beating to a GTS veteran. Like, Rox is definitely proving that she wants championship gold. And here's the thing with the fact that Claire Groff is no longer GTS Women's Legendary Champion, we are definitely going to look at more contenders moving up in contention for that title. Like, one of these two women could easily move up into that slot. And here's the thing, Era Spiral doesn't necessarily need to win this match. She has a guaranteed shot at that championship at any time throughout this year. She can cash that briefcase in and have a match for the Women's Legendary Championship at any time. Ooh, we got a stalemate between both of these women. We still got that open challenge in our main event coming up after this. Rox with a sit-out powerbomb on Era Spiral. Rox off the top rope into the cover! Off the middle rope into the cover, and only a 1 count. We're gonna have to do a little more work if you want to put down Era Spiral. She is a tough, galvanized veteran here in GTS Wrestling. Now Eris, oh my God! Taking out the vertical base the hard way on Rox. Oh! Now Rox avoiding contact. Rox has her up. Oh my God! And slams her down on the mat. Now Rox goes with from the cover. 1, 2, 3, and Rox knocks off a veteran. Rox looks like she can is looking to move her way up in the GTS Women's Division. That was a phenomenal women's matchup here tonight. Now let's look at some of those highlights of that great matchup. And this is what sealed it for Rox. And boom! Hit her down 1, 2, 3, and that's all she wrote. And there is your winner! I think like she could be possibly the future of the GTS Reloaded Women's Division. And possibly looking at your next GTS Women's Legendary Champion. Maybe, maybe not. Hey, Mage was the one who put down Claire Groff to win that title, so hey, Mage might be a tough women's champion just as much as Claire was. But right now, it is time for our main event of the evening. Right now, here comes... Oh, wait, no, we're not at our main event. This is our penultimate match. Forgetting a matchup. Here comes Ron Voyage making his way down to the ring. I'm kind of rushing it. But here comes the GTS Intercontinental Champion. I'm sorry, I'm just too hyped to see who is looking to accept DB the Creator's open challenge. That I forgot that we got the GTS Intercontinental Champion in action. But then, hey, some of you may not like the fact that I belch on commentary. Hey, come on. This is GTS Wrestling. We're not professional like WWE or AEW. If you want professional commentary, go watch their shows. This is GTS Reloaded. But right now, here comes Hollywood Hooligan. Two GTS veterans going at it in one-on-one action. But Hollywood Hooligan looking to move up for a shot at the GTS Intercontinental Championship. Here's the thing. I pretty much just like that little part of the NWO theme song. Just sounds like so music to me. You definitely want to hold up this and go, sweet! Hollywood Hooligan in the ring, ready for one-on-one action. And if he can knock off Ron Voyage here tonight, possibly a future title opportunity for the GTS Intercontinental Championship in the near future. Now Ron Voyage, takedown into a lapel lock, but Ron Voyage gets his feet to the bottom rope. Rope break, literally the only rule that we have here in GTS Wrestling. But we do have disqualifications and countouts, or what Grim would call huntouts. But hey, that's Grim's words, not mine. I'm just the commentator. I just don't want to be the voice of what Grim tells me to say, or else this show will get fucking canceled. And here's the thing. If I say everything that Grim tells me to say, this show would have been off the air a long time ago. And Hollywood Hooligan getting the near fall on Ron Voyage. Now Hooligan sending Ron Voyage off the ropes into a Hurricane Rana. Well, I'm pretty sure, hey, but then again, I don't have headphones on, so hey, Grim's not yelling things into there is no headset for Grim to yell into. And here's the thing, I don't need anybody to yell into my headset. I'm yelling into my microphone, trying to give you some hype fucking commentary for this wrestling. Oh, Hollywood Hooligan back into the ring. Ron Voyage showing off on the floor. Here we go. Go behind by Hollywood Hooligan. Shoves Ron Voyage into the corner. Ron Voyage fighting back. Tosses Hollywood Hooligan into the corner. Turns him around. Ooh, and a stiff forearm to the shoulder blades. Oh my God! And a clothesline to the back. Ron Voyage. Oh my God! Big body splash. Using the ropes as a slingshot. Now Ron Voyage. Oh my God! Overhead chop. Fighting. Oh! Hollywood Hooligan turning things around. Roll through into the cover. What? Referee Buster Jackson only with a 1 count. Hollywood Hooligan with a Hurricane Rana. Uh-oh. Now Hollywood Hooligan setting up. And a Salida Del Sol into the cover. 1, 2, and 3. Hollywood Hooligan picking up the win.
Here is your winner,
Referee Buster Jackson counts the 3 count, and there is your winner, and possibly your next #1 contender for the GTS Intercontinental Championship. I think we could finally move on to our main event after all. Pretty much was jumping the gun after a women's match. That hey, I was so hyped for this open challenge that I forgot about that past matchup. Sorry that I upset the Intercontinental Champion and the Hollywood Hooligan. I was just too hyped to see this open challenge, and this is officially our main event of the evening. DB, the Creator, coming down to the ring to issue an open challenge. And who is going to accept? Stay tuned and find out.
At 83 pounds, DB!
Crap. That's so much hype commentary. I got some slobber all over my laptop monitor. Oh, whatever. You don't like hype commentary, don't tune in to this episode. All right, DB picking up the microphone and laying down that open challenge. Why am I bumping the microphone? Here we go. Who's gonna answer? Who's gonna step up? Oh no. Oh no, my God! It's Giant Leather! Giant Leather accepting the open challenge from DB the Creator. One of the most scariest GTS OGs making his return to actually making his debut on GTS Reloaded. Giant Leather making his way down to the ring. Oh my God, he's stepping up the challenge. DB the Creator in his open challenge. Here we go. DB is ready, and so is Giant Leather. Buster Jackson, ring the bell! Overhead chop is Giant Leather with the claw right to the face, picks him up and slams him down on the mat! Oh my God, it's been a while that the people here in the warehouse have seen Giant Leather in action. But DB picking him up! Oh my God! But Giant Leather gets out of it! Now grabbing him from behind. Oh, and a big headbutt to the shoulder blades. Now Giant Leather with the cover. One. Only a 1 count as DB gets the shoulders up. Now tie up by but DB from behind. DB with his toughest challenge trying to ragdoll Giant Leather. Oh, now goes for the cover. One. But only a 1 count. You're going to have to do a little bit more than that to put down Giant Leather. This is one of the oldest GTS wrestling OGs in the promotion's history. Tie up by DB from behind. Takedown. Now choke from DB the Creator. Now, oh my God, hammerlock by Giant Leather. Going right after the arm. Oh, but DB with the elbows. Now taking him down, going for those clotheslines. And sweeping the leg, taking down Giant Leather. This could be DB's biggest victory to date if he can put down Giant Leather on only a 2 count. Now DB with the tie-up. Now from behind. Oh, into it. Nope. Oh! Face breaker from DB the Creator. Tie up. Now DB sending Giant Leather off the ropes. Oh! Ooh! Bell clap as DB was looking for a belly-to-belly suplex. Oh, nope. Oh! Oh, nope. DB fighting out of it. Here we go. We're looking for it. Now both men squaring off in the middle of the ring. Chopped in the chest by Giant Leather. Ooh! Giant Leather with the strikes. Now DB telling him to bring it. He wants some from Giant Leather. Oh my God! Ooh! They're trading chops in the middle of the ring. Both of these men don't know when to stop. Now DB telling him to bring it. Oh my God! And now we got the hockey fight in the middle of the ring. Both men staggered. DB taking him down, going for the cover. What? Only a 1 count as DB kicks out before the count of 2. Oh my God. The Giant Leather is just angered. Oh my God. He's choking him out. Buster Jackson, like that's literally a blatant chokehold. DB with the rake to the face. Springboard into an enziguri. Takes down Giant Leather. Oh my God. Oh my God, submission locked in by DB. Locked in as he tries to get Giant Leather to tap out. But the referee trying to ask him, but DB unable to make him submit. No! Giant Leather saw it coming, but DB looking to go for a ride. He's up. Choke slam from hell. Now Giant Leather into the cover. 1, 2, and no! Giant Leather is shocked just as much as the people here in the GTS warehouse as DB turns it around, but Giant Leather slams him down to the mat. Oh no! DB still showing he's got the fight, and he takes him down with that Rough Rider. DB into the cover. 1, 2, and 3. DB puts down Giant Leather. DB's biggest win of his career as he puts down the oldest GTS OG. DB calling for an open challenge accepted by Giant Leather and comes out victorious. This guy is looking to be the next star here in GTS Wrestling. But that, ladies and gentlemen, will bring us to the end of this episode of GTS Reloaded. So, when we see you again, till then, peace the fuck out.